joining us today. It's Doom here, and today we are going to be unboxing Lethal Lily the Witch. Now, the box isn't fully opened yet, but we're going to open it right away, and this is from Home Depot. Actually, my local Home Depot store sent this to me, so I am very, very thankful for that, because I've seen this one last year, and I was so jealous because I couldn't get it because I was in Canada, but I'm super glad that it came this year. So we're going to go on ahead and open this one up like that and like that. Here we go. Almost opened, and then we're going to get to take a look at the box. Actually, there is no box. This actually is the box. I thought the box would be inside here. But it looks like we're going to go right to the setup. It's right here. So since this one is an online only, I guess that is why it doesn't have a box this year. But here are the instructions, and I'll probably be needing these since this is my first time setting this up. Hello, Roblox Kid and Spirit Halloween fan and 8-Bit Games. Thanks for joining. And first off, we have her base. And one thing that's interesting is it's just one pull. But we are unboxing Lethal Lily tonight, and I am so glad. It's definitely one of my favorites, and I haven't seen her in person at all yet, so this is going to be really, really interesting. But here is her hat and her hair. Here we go. And oh my gosh. Here's her face, and that is so realistic. Let's open this on up. Hello, Mr. Skull Haunts and Party City Manor. I'm doing good, thanks, Mr. Bro. But, oh my gosh, this is an interesting feel to it. This is definitely interesting. But here's her head. It looks pretty funny bald, but this has a very interesting feel to it. It's not like a latex feel. It's more of like a really thin silicone, which is amazing quality. But there she is, super realistic. That is amazing for sure. It's even got some like layers and coats of paint. So very detailed, and it's actually plastic on the back as well. So extra quality for sure. But then next we have her adapter right here. Then her clothes right here. I think this is her skirt. And her hand, and this is awesome. Actually a bit bigger than I expected. That's pretty big compared to my hand. So it's got painted on nails and everything. This is super awesome. Oh, and I almost forgot the staff actually lights up too. So there's so much detail with this thing. But next, moving on to the arms. We have these two right here. Wires down both of them. I'm reading the comments on my tablet over here. But next, we have the back piece right here. And I might do like a little bit of a makeover of her at some point, because if you haven't seen Wicked Maker's video, I really did like what they did with that. And I would like to do something similar. But here's her chest piece with the control box right here. What's up, Lee? Lily is such an amazing prop. Unfortunately, last Halloween, mine fell over and broke. She was cool while she lasted, though. Well, I'll definitely have to make sure that I get her secured, because it is pretty windy down here, and she's like recommended indoor only, unfortunately. But I'm going to do my best to try to weatherproof her. I mean, she's only going to go up for one night. I try not to leave my animatronics out. Actually, the Plague Doctor is probably going to go out for multiple nights. And, of course, I'll go out there and show you guys all the animatronics. I think I have 14 animatronics out there, so I can show you guys a lot because of past live streams. But here is her shirt, and it's got like a very nice fabricy feel like actual clothes do. And some creepy cloth, of course. And next, wow, here is the toad and the potion that she's holding in this basket here. And look at that, that's super cool. I have to move her hand, yeah, here we go. That is super amazing. And I might like do something inside here. I might like paint this green so it actually looks like something, or maybe just like put some fake plants in there or something. I think that'd be really cool. Got some more comments here. Oh yeah, awesome. Some Canadian fans here as well. Super cool. And we have more parts of the staff, which also are parts that light up. Super cool. Did you hear about the Big Lot sale? I haven't. I don't live in the U.S., so we don't have any Big Lots in Canada. So unfortunately, I'm not able to get any of those animatronics, but they are pretty cool from what I've seen, for sure. I like the werewolf one. It's probably the best by far. We're going to have to snip this here. And here are some of the poles. And here we go. Very nice quality as always from SBI. And that's going to be it for the box. So we'll move this on the side over here. But now I'll give you guys sort of like a look over of all the stuff we just unboxed. And now it's time for the setup. So we're going to take her base right here. And I've seen this setup quite a bit online, so I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing here. So next we take this pole, insert it right here. Like that. And this one will go in here like that. Very, very stable. Very nice. Tomorrow I'm going to get Ghostface and Spirit. Awesome. I actually haven't seen him in person yet. I've only been to my Spirit twice because they're in Halifax, which is a bit of a drive from here. My local one is. Oh wait, we got. Okay, so I've only been there twice, and a lot of their stuff has unfortunately sold out. So I'm hoping I can get something from them for sure this year. I'm really hoping. But now we have her waist piece, which just goes on here, and I'm actually gonna go check the instructions to make sure I'm doing everything correctly. But here, it looks like the skirt actually goes on first, so we'll do that. I'm taking off and looking at her skirt right here. It's actually pretty thick as well. Very nice. Fortunately, not very weatherproof because it's just a tarp. But she's not meant for outdoors, so that makes sense. I'm going to try to weatherproof her later and do a little makeover maybe. But gonna do that. Put this in here. and snap that back on. This is a bit of a weirder snap pin than I've seen because they've had ones that are like really easy to get on. But this one is a bit more difficult. Because I did Brimstone Reaper, which is another SVI prop, a couple of days ago on a live stream, and he had pins that were much easier to get on than this one. What animatronic am I setting up? I'm setting up Lethal Lily right now. There we go. And now, let's check out the instructions here. Now we go straight to putting on the upper body piece right here. And this goes like that. So the creepy cloth is like parting down the middle. And it goes on like that. Been pretty awesome so far. And like it's funny because when I first saw her like on the Home Depot like first leaks of that year, back then, like I wasn't too like surprised by I thought it was cool, yes, but I didn't think it was amazing. But now that like she has the moving mouth and the moving eyes and the blinking eyes, it's just so cool. Definitely one of Home Depot's best props. But this year they've also got the Frankenstein and Chucky, which are also very similar to that one as well. What's your opinion on Big Lots $300 I'm assuming? I think it's pretty awesome. I haven't seen it in person, so I wouldn't know probably as well as some of you guys do out there. But I think it's very, very awesome animation. Techie did an amazing job on that one, as always. Alright, now the next step, I think it's better than Mega Wolf, I'll say that. Very unique animation. Here we go. And the next step is going to be putting on this piece right here. Oh, and I like that the rope actually goes through like these loops right here. My two other SVI props from Spear, they don't have those loops, so you kind of just have to tie them on. That's for Strawman and Brimstone. So there's a lot of animatronics where you have to tie a rope around something and it doesn't usually stay that well. But this is the side with the sensor. So this side is going to be going over here. This over. Oh, this is a bit tight actually. I'm gonna un-Velcro these. And like that. And put this back on over and put the sensor in place. And there we go, looking pretty good, but of course I'm gonna have to slide on the arms. So I'll do that in a second here. And now this arm, I believe, is going on this side. So we just have to slip this up the sleeve. Any new comments? You're helping the employee set it up. That's pretty cool. And is slide this through here. And of course, once I am done setting up Lethal Lily, I will go out into the other room back there, and it's got like tons and tons of animatronics. Some really cool ones. I actually recently just picked up Rosemary, and she like basically, well, I picked her up out of storage, I should say. Here we'll just Velcro at the top. And I also have Plague Doctor out there and some really other cool ones. And now for the staff. Actually, wait, no, we just put on the other arm first before staff. So we'll go ahead and do that. Right now I'm setting up Lethal Lily the Witch. And this one is from Home Depot. And my local Home Depot actually sent this one to me for you guys to unbox, which is super cool. So a huge shout out to them. And this is an amazing prop. Like, I've wanted this one ever since I first saw it. But I wasn't able to get it the first year because, well, she didn't come to Canada, unfortunately. But I'm hoping in the future Home Depot will continue to have more animatronics added to their Canadian lineup as well, because it used to be the exact same thing until Home Depot started getting like a bunch of stuff. Put that there. I think that's good anyway. Yeah, she is awesome, and I can't wait to see her in person because this is actually going to be my first time seeing her in person. Because I have not had the opportunity to see her in person because she's actually an online only for Canada this year. So she did not come to stores. I'm also trying to get the Home Depot Gargoyle as well. But it did also sell out, so I might have to wait for that one, or I might just have to get some skeletons instead. I hope I'm able to get it though. And I'd probably do a paint job on that one or something as well. There we go. Put that on like that. And now for the other hand. Where did it go? It's the one with the staff. I think I must have misplaced it somewhere around here. Could have gone far. Ah, it's right here? Yeah, here. Here it is. Hello there, the Halloweener. Setting up Lethal Lily for the very first time. And here we go. Put this on here. Already looking pretty tall. I keep on having to remind myself that she's 7 feet. Like, when I see her in the videos, I definitely do not picture her as a 7-foot prop. Also, one interesting thing that the Wicked Makers did point out when they were doing the the makeover on Lethal Lily, is that one of her hands is actually significantly different from the other. Here, I'll give you a close-up. But we got one right here, which is very nice, but like not a bunch of wrinkles, right? But then we got this one over here, which is extremely wrinkly. I don't think it really matters if you're like not paying attention, but it is a cool thing that they pointed out. So they must have like used 2 different hand molds. Maybe this one was like for a prototype, and then this one is for the finished model, or the other way around. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. Oh, we also have to put on the back right here. So we'll put on this one right over here like that. Gotta get the pin on. There we go. And slide that over, slide this over. Oh. And there we go. Maybe I should have waited for the end for that, because now it's going to be a bit harder to get at the control box, but it should be fine. Suck peekaboo for life. I'm going to put this one on over here. And this one just slide right into here. It's funny because both of the props I've gotten so far for this season both have a staff, which is pretty interesting. This one and the Plague Doctor both have a staff in the same arm. Okay, now slide that down into there. And it's looking good. Yep, that's already plugged in. So I believe that should just light up now, but I do need to do some wiring for the arms here as well. And so I do believe she's on the Canadian website right now. I'm not sure about the US one. But yeah, I would definitely recommend ordering her. And for what she does, she's an amazing price as well. But next, I believe we're going to, I don't think I need the instructions anymore. I think it's pretty self-explanatory from here. We're going to put on the head like that. Oh, we do have to screw it in. And I hope it came with a tool to do that, because I do not have a tool to do that. Actually, I bet it did not. I really don't want to have to. Let's see if I can unscrew this one with my hands. Or no, I think there must be a screw to actually screw it in. Because yeah, that just slides right in there. So there should be a screw that's able to screw on there. I'll check the box in a second. If not, I don't think it'll matter too much. I can get another screw. Let's check it out. Oh, yep, there is a screw in here. Wow, I found that right off the bat. But I'm pretty sure we can just screw this in with our hands. First thing I checked, the screw was there, kind of convenient. Last thing I want is to have to abandon the live stream again to go get some tools. But we're just gonna screw that in all the way. Actually, I do have a screwdriver right here. I came prepared. All right, that should be tight enough. Don't want to strip it. And I'm pretty sure we put on the turtleneck right over here like that. And, oh wait, yep, we got the wire to here. That's all good. And I think we are pretty much done except for the hat, of course, which you're going to put on in a second. But putting this all up. And once I'm done this, that's not going to be at the end of the live stream. Once again, I am going to go out and show you guys all of the animatronics out there, all 14 or 15 of them. Now let's But on here, we don't want to forget her hair, of course. But what is it? Okay, here. Oh, wow. Looking amazing. And I've seen people like do braids and stuff in her hair as well, which I think is a pretty cool idea. So I might do that when I do a makeover on her. But oh my gosh, I'm gonna demo her in the light and also the dark. Oh wait, we also got some extra creepy cloth right here. I'm pretty sure this goes over each shoulder like that. And like that. Seems about right. I think we need to pull this over a bit more though. There we go. On that side, and now spread it out on this side. And I do think a necklace would definitely suit her very well, because it feels like something is missing. Something's supposed to be here. Like they added so much detail to the staff and the bucket. It's understandable why they don't have a necklace, but that should be a very easy thing to add. But I'm just gonna clean up some of the packaging here, put it back in the box. But I think that is it, and we can now go ahead and plug her in. Lots of packaging for this, but let's go ahead and do it. Here we go. Let's untwist this thing right here. Let's make sure our volume is all the way up. And one thing Wicked Makers also did was they made like a little mister that went in here. So mist actually came out of there. And I actually found a mister at Glow Halloween, which I just did a tour on recently. So make sure to go ahead and check that out, because they had tons of cool stuff there for sure. We'll put this up the dress. This plug it in. And now the volume, I believe, is on full. Just trying to make sure to get the entire cord here. It's a bit tangled. It's actually a lot tangled. How did it get this tangled? Oh. Alright, I think it's good. And now we're gonna, actually we don't need this light. I'm gonna unplug that. Plug that one back in. Change that one. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't matter. She did the servo thing. Alright.
Wait, is it a motorized man? Please come closer and let me get a good look at you. Oh dear, what happened to your face? If you'd like, I can turn you into a toad. It would be a definite upgrade, I think.
And there she is. The leg phone?
Happy Halloween!
I didn't know
Oh, the stars are in perfect alignment tonight. It must be nearly time to help the spirits arrive. Oh, I'm so happy you've come to help celebrate. And so have all my critters slithering around your feet.
Alright. Oh. I'm gonna turn this around. I'm gonna turn on my fog machine here to make it as awesome as possible. And here we go.
Now, you best be careful in this swamp. There are lots of snakes and spiders that would just love to sink their teeth into you. Now, come along into my lair. I'll be sure to take good care of you, my pretty. Oh, you want to leave? It's well known that those who enter my lair never leave. Now come along. I've been waiting for you for quite some time. And dearie, you'll be fine. A fine potion to make me immortal.
And there she is, Lethal Lily.
I've been
Yeah,
brewing
got the
a
staff
new
going.
potion, and I just need a few ingredients that you seem to have. One eye, a liver, a femur. You won't miss them at all. I promise that it will be quick and mostly painless.
Let's get her fully in the
Did
dark.
you know I've lived hundreds of years?
Yeah.
I know. Shocking considering my good looks, eh? All it takes is a special salve. Blood sure does the trick for this old skin. And you have just the right type. You know what they say, beauty is pain.
And let's do one more here.
Ooh.
I don't know if her eyes are fully closing.
Wait a minute, immortalized man? Please come closer and let me get a good look at you. Oh, dear, what's happened to your face? If you'd like, I can turn you into a toad. It would be a definite upgrade, I think.
And there we go. There she was, guys. Lethal Lily the Witch. We got Scarecrow Wrath over here for comparison. Pretty awesome. Oh, there's so much detail on this. This is very amazing. I cannot believe this.
Happy Halloween. The stars are in perfect
But we're gonna go
alignment tonight.
ahead and unplug her for now. This thing costs, I'm pretty sure it's $379. Oh, actually, no, maybe $279 US and maybe like 330 Canadian. But yeah, I would definitely say she is worth it. She is pretty amazing. And this face, I've realized it definitely is silicone, which is amazing considering these masks are also silicone. And these masks are like over like $700. So this being in the retail market alone is just insane. But now we're going to go ahead outside and see some of the other animatronics. Here we got the alien. And we got Straw Man over here. And I'm going to go ahead and demo whoever is said in the chat first. So we got Freddy, the Devil, which I cannot demo because I haven't put batteries in him yet. But we got Gordo, Bog Zombie, Rosemary's right here, Desmodus, the Clown, the Plague Doctor, the Banshee, the Phantom, and also Inferno Reaper, but his staff is actually in one of the other animatronics boxes. So we're gonna go with Bog Zombie first. All right, let's go ahead and do it. Plug him on in here. I'm gonna go, and Bog Zombie's actually the perfect one to go with Lethal Lily, I might add. They might be like the best duo in animatronic history. Lights on Connecticut, doing some animatronic demos. And we're going to go ahead and do the Plague Doctor next. And then maybe Rosemary or whatever you guys think we should do next. But, hello there. People are joining us. I'll go back in and do Lethal Lily soon. But for now, we're going to do the Plague Doctor. Here he is.
The pestilence is here. I can sense it. Bring me your sick. It is my duty to rid the world of it. Bring me your wounded.
Yeah, I know what his last phrase sounded like. I'm gonna go again here.
This lavender in my mask is barely covering your stench. Bring me the leeches. It is time to cure you of your ailments. It is too late. Another name in the death toll. What is your last wish?
I didn't think it would be like this, but I am just as obsessed with the Plague Doctor as I am with Lethal Lily. I mean, he actually has the exact same amount of animation, well, about this same amount of animation, because he's got the arm that moves up and down, he's got the staff that moves forward, the head that moves, and the waist that moves. So, super, super cool. And he also has a lights only mode. I don't know if Lethal Lily does, but I'll go ahead and check that out later. But next we're going to go for Rosemary. One of the creepiest here, other than Desmodus. I think he's got one of the best jump scares for sure. But she also does, and we're going to go ahead and plug her in if the adapter reaches, which it does not. So we're going to have to drag her over here. Drag her over here and plug her in to here. She is sound activated. Or just touch her. There we go. Yeah, this isn't even the original one. I think I might like the original one a teensy bit more, but she's also awesome. I meant to add a bit more blood to her though, but she's still really cool. I do like the pale skin. Oh, there she goes again, but I think we're gonna stop her from doing that. But yeah, definitely amazing. And for a prop that was made, I think in like 2013, and it's still on par with some of the more modern props, which is just so amazing. But next, I think we're going to go ahead and maybe Grim. We'll do Grim here. If I can, actually, I don't know if I'll be able to reach his adapter because all the boxes, but we might come back to him later because for now we can do Strawman. I'll go ahead and plug him in. Here we go. Strawman's now plugged in. Here we go.
You aren't afraid of little me, are you? Why, I love this time of year, with the dead leaves all around us, and the darkness wraps around us like a mildewing blanket. Perhaps we could get acquainted while I sharpen my tools.
Definitely one of my top 5. I'm gonna. Oh, you know what? We'll do them again.
When the border between worlds grows thin, you never know what is lurking in the shadows, or right behind you. Stay close and keep your limbs closer. You wouldn't want to lose any.
I'm gonna go ahead and unplug him now. And yeah, so let's go with maybe Banshee next. You guys, she's definitely the loudest out of the bunch, so you might want to cover your ears for this one. But I'm gonna go ahead and plug her in. I'm just gonna move Rosemary out of the way. I don't want her to get hurt. She's definitely one of the delicate ones, and that's literally the only issue with her, is that a small gust of wind could definitely take her away. So yeah, she's definitely an indoor prop for sure. Banshee, I would probably say the same as well. A lot with, Banshee, and also, well, some of the other props like Freddy and Clown, and well, let's just do Banshee right away here. Yeah, turn down your volume. There we go. With the insane eyes. And if you're wondering why her mouth isn't moving at all, well, it's because it fell off once. Yeah. So yeah, her mouth actually fell off because of her violent movement. Like, she's so violent, she's basically destroying herself every time she gets turned on, just a little by little. But we had to use a zip tie to get that mouth on, so that is why there's basically no movement left. But I'm gonna go ahead and say we do Gordo next. And of course, if you guys have any suggestions, if you want to see one again or just want to see one in general, make sure to leave a comment, or any questions, of course. Oddly, this guy's a fan favorite. A lot of people really do like this guy. We'll go ahead one more time. The one thing that doesn't like this guy is my dog, because he hears the cat and he does not like cats whatsoever. He barks at this thing every time it goes off. Surprised he hasn't ran down here yet. We're gonna unplug him now. And yeah, we'll go ahead and try Grim next. We're gonna have the... Oh, here's Nightcrawler, by the way. Still haven't gotten around to setting him up. That's gonna be painful when I do. It's gonna take up my entire afternoon, so I'm gonna have to do that eventually, though. We're gonna have to... Here, I'll let you guys down for a second as I put these boxes. All right, here we go.
Our host is not here right now. They're busy burying something in the backyard. But we'll have loads of fun while they're gone. The night is young and I'm ready to party. Are you?
And his eyes actually do move, but you can't really see it that well because of, well, they glow, but well, that's just on phone, but it's really easy to tell when you're actually here in person. He does have like a cooldown, so he doesn't go off like twice in a row right away, which is honestly pretty good. It's we don't want to have him going off over and over and over. But yeah, he does have quite a cooldown, so I'm gonna go ahead and unplug him, and then actually no, because they'll just do the same thing. But yeah, there we go. What animatronic do you have set up What animatronics do you have set up right now? And can you tell me them and tell me them all at once, please? All right. Well, we got the Plague Doctor, the Clown, Desmodus. We got Bog Zombie, Gordo, the Devil, Freddy, Strawman, the Alien, Grim, Brimstone Reaper, 7-Foot Phantom, Rosemary, Twitching Banshee, and in here we just unboxed a couple minutes ago. We unboxed Lethal Lily, and we also have Scarecrow Wrath over here, which is easily the most expensive prop I have. But here's Lily once again, looking amazing. Just absolutely incredible. But yeah, I will definitely be extra careful with her because I got that one from Home Depot last year and it didn't survive that well. Should have just kept him indoors. But yeah, as you can see, his hood is no longer on because the Velcro got missing, and well, his scythe isn't here because we had to duct tape the entire thing. But yeah, I mean, other ones like the Alien have. This one fell straight on concrete, and it's got like barely a scratch on it, which is pretty amazing. Anyway, if there's not any more suggestions, we'll probably wrap up soon. But I can give you guys a short... What's a worst quality prop? Well, I think that's kind of obvious. It's a clown over here. We can go ahead and plug him in. Let's go ahead and plug him in right 1 sec. So this is definitely the worst quality prop I have. It was actually my very first as well. It was $80, which I think is a steal. He used to have a moving mouth, but he doesn't anymore. So this is what he does now. Can have his position his arms so they're like clapping or something. He goes on for a while like that. But yeah, very first animatronic I had, and I think his face is honestly pretty creepy as well. Got the exposed gums, the cracked head, pretty creepy. Unfortunately, I am not able to set up turn on the Devil. He doesn't have batteries right now. But on my next live stream, I'll probably unpack Nightcrawler and put some batteries in him. Actually, the next time you see these animatronics, it might be my full collection. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Full collection probably isn't gonna come out for another 3 weeks, though. To be honest, because I have to set up every single animatronic and put them outside. Oh, see ya, Dare Smith. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. What type of paint is good for outside? Now that is not a question that I would I would know. Definitely not acrylic. That's all I know. I don't really do much painting outside. So yeah. It is 9 here. So yeah, I guess you could say good night. Can you please turn all of them at once right now? I do not have enough outlets for that. But if you watch my full collection video this year, actually you can even just watch the full collection video from last year. I do set off all of them. But this year there's going to be a couple more animatronics collection and some DIY props as well. So yeah, I won't be able to turn them on all at once. What's your opinions on Bad Seed from Menards? Honestly, I think it's kind of generic. I don't really love it. It's basically the boogeyman from Home Depot. But I'm pretty sure he's 7 foot. Bad Seed is 7 foot. And I feel like he has a bit less quality. I feel like his face is very, very thin. So that's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. It's good. I don't know what that's retailing for though. So I guess it kind of depends on that. I will not be able to turn on all the animatronics at once again. I do not have enough outlets. But I will set off Desmodus because this is one I haven't set off yet, but we'll have to move some animatronics out of the way for this guy. And we're gonna have to plug him in, of course. But yeah, we'll probably wrap up the live stream by doing one more demo of Lethal Lily. But yeah. Here we go. Oh, there. Oh, I did not know his face is hard plastic. This guy's hard plastic for sure. Very good quality on this. Oh, he's outdoor rated? Really? Well, in that case, my opinion might need to change. That is really good. Set him off one more time. There we go. And unplug him now. But yep, super amazing. I keep him up like this because well, actually, he was down, wasn't he? But I like to keep him up like this because then the spring has less stress on it. So like same with Emmeline, if you keep it out, then the spring is gonna like be all condensed, so it's not gonna lose its. I don't even know how to explain it, but it'll jump faster if you keep it so the spring doesn't get stretched out for too long. Turn on Lily, Strawman, Freddy, and the Clown all at once. I'm not able to turn on Freddy because he's got copyrighted audio, so I'll get demonetized. Not that I'm even monetized anyway. I do have Super Chats though unlocked, which is pretty cool. But yeah, he has lights only mode as well to top it off. Well, honestly, that does sound like a pretty good deal. He's just not the cool. I don't really love his hands, but I guess he's cool. But next we'll go with Lethal Lily to once again and for all end off the live stream. So let's go ahead and plug her in right now. Go ahead.
Wait a minute, immortalized man? Please come closer and let me get a good look at you. Oh, how dear, what's happened to your face? If you'd like, I can turn you into a toad. It would be a definite upgrade, I think. Happy Halloween! Oh, the stars are in perfect alignment tonight. It must be nearly time to help the spirits arise. Oh, I'm so happy you've come to help celebrate. And so have all my critters slithering around your feet. Now, you best be careful in this swamp. There are lots of snakes and spiders that will just love to sink their teeth into you. Now, come along into my lair. I'll be sure to take good care of you, my pretty.
Yes, I have to agree. This and The Witch of Stolen Souls are definitely the top two witches of all time. I would say I like this just barely over The Witch of Stolen Souls just because of all the animation, but The Witch of Stolen Souls is also really, really creepy. This one is not as creepy, but I feel like it'll definitely be definitely a crowd pleaser, definitely a fan favorite because of the amount of animation she has. But I'm gonna have to go ahead and pluck her now.
Leave. It's well known that those who enter my lair never leave.
And yeah, wow, she is amazing. Scarecrow Wrath over here. But I think there was another question. Oh yes, might be a little off topic, but since it was my first animatronic, what's your opinion on Hay Bale Popper? Hay Bale Popper, I wouldn't say it's as good as Gordo, but I actually think it is a pretty scary pop because you really wouldn't expect it at all. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Who is Gloom? So he said, can you turn on the Strawman and Gloom and Desmodus, please, together? I don't think I'll be able to turn them on together because that would mean I have to move them all into the same spot. But I'm just wondering who you think Gloom is. But I think, I'm sorry I'm not able to do that because I don't really want to start moving around things right now because these animatronics are pretty heavy, take time to move, so, but yeah. Oh, happy Friday the 13th, Blow Up the Yard. I just unboxed Lethal Lily over here. So if you want to go back, you can see my first reaction of her. And I'm actually thinking about doing a little bit of a makeover on her as well. Maybe get like a mister and put it in here. And then make her a bit more hunched over, kind of like Wicked Makers did. I don't want to copy them, but it's like, I just loved what they did with it. I'm going to put like a necklace or something over here as well. But yeah, Wicked Makers did such an awesome job. Yes, this did come online. So actually my local Home Depot ordered this for me to unbox for all you guys. So yeah, super, super cool. Anyway, I'm also thinking about doing like a braid or something as well. I think it'd be super, super cool, but she is definitely amazing. All right, to end off the live, I'll go ahead and do, how about we'll do Strawman and Grim together. How about that? Actually, oh, how about Bog Zombie and Gordo? Because I'm going to have to move that over to plug it in. But to end... Oh, wait. How well does your Brimstone Reaper work? Not well. Not well, to say the least. It doesn't have a scythe here. We had to put the scythe in a different box because, well, first of all, he fell over once. His scythe snapped. We needed to put duct tape on it. Then the Velcro for his thing broke, and also the servo broke, because he was out in, like, almost a windstorm. He's definitely not meant for the outdoors, but he's really cool on his own just by, like, just as a static. And I'll probably do some work on him. I might keep him up on longer. You customize a hood on yours, that would be very, very smart. Probably should have done something like that. Or maybe I'll, like, add, like... Maybe after this year, later, I'll, like, add some horns to him and make him into, like, some sort of devil skeleton instead. And I think that'd be super, super cool. His servo also isn't really working, and so is his waist turning. So it's basically his mouth and his head is going to go side to side, but it'd be really cool to do, like, a little bit of a customization on him. But he is, overall, an amazing prop. I mean, the awesome detail of this and the rib cage, and it's super cool. And I'm very sad that it didn't do the best in the weather this year. Hello, YouTube administration. I also left him in a 40-degree glass room. My mouth barely moves. I meant Glim. This is actually Grim, I think. He's Grim. So with an R. Max Straw, Barnaby the Bear, and Giant Death Ray went on sale at Spirit. Those are some pretty cool ones. My favorite of those is probably Max Straw. I do really like Max Straw, but Giant Death Ray is also really cool. I'd imagine you'd be able to like turn that into like an SCP kind of animatronic, which is really, really cool. I do really like how they took put a lot of thought into that one. I just realized we did not put on the Phantom, so we can go ahead and do that next. Move this over to here. Got. All right, gonna move him over here. But this. Oh wait, unfortunately his cord is kind of under the base, so we're gonna have to put you guys down for a sec. All right, and put this on here. One more time. I do really love this guy's phrases and the background sounds.
Years I have roamed the earth, caught in between life and death. A mere shadow until this night.
This is one from Costco. And he is huge. My ceiling is 8 feet tall. This guy is like just shy of 8 feet tall, almost the size of the Boogeyman, which is insane.
Misery does love company.
And with his eyes like moving and stuff, and him like hovering above you, it's just super amazing.
I am the cursed soul that lived one misdeed after another. Is that how you are living? Let my path be guidance for you. The more evil you spread in life, so too shall you suffer in this eternal darkness.
But yeah, I do really like the idea of maybe doing like some sort of like devil theme in like one room next year, and I'll put like this guy and also the devil in it. I think that'd be super, super cool. And put some horns on this guy, and maybe I'll do that like next year, not this year though. But yeah, that'd be super, super cool. I think it'd be great. I think I might hold on to this one this year and maybe just not put him outside because I don't want to risk him getting more damage. And I know he'll just get more damage, and there's not really much room for him in the haunt, unfortunately. So I'll probably do that. But yeah, this was from Costco for $170 or $180, which is great for a prop that is like this tall. I mean, it's actually taller than the Plague Doctor over there. Well, the Plague Doctor is supposed to be 7 foot, and this is not 7 foot compared to my other props for sure. But yeah, there are still more animatronics I need to take out of storage. I have Darling Dolly, Emmeline, and Mr. Dark, which are 3 amazing jump scare techie props. Darling Dolly has grown on me like so much too, but at least it's not like the Morris Digi Eyes Lunging Witch that sometimes has one backwards. LOL. Yeah, 170 is a great price. But yeah, I think I'll actually demo this guy. Just because I'm thinking about him at the moment. We're gonna have to move him over to where the Phantom is and move the Phantom over here. All these other guys. Here we go. And we'll go ahead and plug him in. We'll do the servo thing. Oh, his head just broke. Do that again. Just backed his head. He should come on any minute now. I remember him having like a warm-up, so we might come back to him later. He's not gonna... Oh, shoot. I'm banging his head against there. Oh, here we go. He's turning side to side right now, but you can barely tell. Yeah, I kind of had some damage in the wind. I'm hoping to get like a replacement motor for him or something.
Yes, you are right to cower in fear.
There we go, the side motion is working.
And I will not leave until I have another soul for the taking.
So unfortunately, his head is usually supposed to go like up and down, but now it doesn't do that.
You there, I have come for your soul. Time on this earth is at an end. Prepare yourself, for your misery has only begun, and I would be happy to inflict more.
But yeah, I should have known this guy was a bit too good to be true. Well, at least to be able to be outside. But he was like perfect when I first had him, but he just did not survive outside. So yeah, pretty unfortunate. But I mean, Grim actually has the same face mold, so we'll do side by side comparison of Grim and yeah, here we go. Here's a side-to-side comparison of both of them. Well, Grim's much closer. But I'm kind of being surrounded by animatronics right here. Quite a crazy sight to see. But yeah. See you, Mr. Bruh. Thanks for joining. We're probably going to end off the stream pretty soon anyway. We just have to decide on what animatronic we're going to end it off on. I personally prefer the other Home Depot Servo Reaper, Smoldering Reaper or something. I forgot his name. Like the Smoldering Reaper, which is like the 8-foot tall one. Yeah, that is probably more like weatherproof. But I actually think I do prefer this one over the other Reaper. I think it's the one that's in black. There's another one that's in red that's the 8-foot one. That's Smoldering Reaper. But the one that's in black, Inferno Reaper. There's Inferno Reaper, Brimstone Reaper, and Smoldering Reaper, and they're like almost the exact same thing. Home Depot kind of went crazy just doing stuff over and over again using the same head sculpt. Actually, I think the Smoldering Reaper does have a bigger head. But yeah, Smoldering Reaper is probably more fit for the outdoors because you didn't have the side-to-side motion anyway, which was like pretty faulty. But yeah. Unfortunately, Smoldering Reaper never came to Canada, so I wasn't able to get that one. But yeah, we'll probably end off really soon. You just have to decide on which one to end off on. You know what? I say we end off on... We'll end off on... the Flag Doctor one more time because I just got this one. He is super, super amazing. Definitely recommend this one. He's outdoor quality. This feels like real leather. So yeah, best pack prop ever. So let's go ahead and plug him in. Here we go. Oh, plugged on it. Yes, Flag Doctor's amazing.
The pestilence is here. I can sense it. Bring me your scent.
Oh, clown.
It is my duty
It looks a lot more blue in the video, I think. The lights just tend to look brighter in video in general. Like the lantern is not that bright. It's so bright here it looks white, and the blue is not as. Yeah, this one is more green as well. It's just that the light is yeah. One thing that is weird about this guy is when he is just on lights only mode, and I love that the lights only mode. Like this is just a minor complaint. He does have like this very very high pitched ringing noise. But it's really not that big of a deal because there's going to be like so much sounds on the street. The House of Doom usually has like up to like 1,000 people there, so it shouldn't be much of a problem. And yeah, we'll do him one more time. Best pack prop by far.
This lavender in my mask is barely covering your stench. Bring me the leeches. It is time to cure you of your ailments. It is too late. Another name in the death toll. What is your last wish?
Go ahead with one more time.
There is evil here. I will rid you of it.
I love how his programming is different for every single phrase he does. Super cool.
I have seen this form of illness in another autopsy. Be gone, evil! Nothing is working. Another soul lost. Goodbye.
Same. Like I did think this was SVI, and I also thought it was like I often get things mixed up because of quality. I thought this guy was SVI at first. Same with Marsh Monster. I also thought Marsh Monster was SVI's first, and I thought Gordo was crazy creative at first, but he actually turned it out being sound and light, which is this guy's amazing for a sound and light prop, I have to say. But yeah, I think that is going to end off the stream. I'm going to use this guy probably on the porch for like a week before the big night because he can stay out there lights only mode. So I think that'd be super cool. But for the actual display, I think I'm going to have him like in sort of like a swamp theme with both Bog Zombie and Lethal Lily. And like my little story I came up with is that there was like a plague and that people were buried in a swamp, people who suffered to that plague, and then Lethal Lily the witch came and revived people in the swamp on a quest to find immortality or something like that. I think that'd be super, super cool. Kind of have like a story with each part of the House of Doom because I'm dividing it into like a bunch of different sections. There's a House of Doom, then there's like the cemetery, then there's the Harvest of Horrors, and the Marsh of Misery, which is where Lethal Lily and Bog Zombie and the Plague Doctor are going to be at. So yeah, that is probably going to be it for this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all in the next... Oh, you're just playing him with Soul Slash. Oh, I should wrap this up. Oh wait, but we got more questions here. I went to make a custom Soul Slasher with that one corn monster mat. Oh yeah, I did see that one. That one's pretty cool. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Doom